What's up, guys? Welcome to a brand new episode of the Daniel Cormier Show. Today, I am joined by one of the best lightweights in the world. I would say he's one of the best lightweights that we've ever seen because of his style, his ability, his composure inside the octagon, and so much more. This guy's a wrestler. He's a #1 contender. He's an all-out savage. Sometimes you get an athlete that comes into the game and they are such a student of the game that they just pursue greatness and pursue getting better at every single step. That's exactly what Arman Tsarukyan does. So right now, while he is still actively the #1 contender in the weight class, he goes out and he wrestles. He does grappling competitions. Hell, if they would let Arman box, I'm pretty sure Arman Tsarukyan would box if given the opportunity. This guy's a fighter through and through. But it's not just the fighting that defines Arman Tsarukyan. It's the viral videos of him eating unbelievable amounts of caviar, spending money, his family, his upbringing in Georgia, moving to Russia, and everything else that defines this young man. Today, I'm joined by the one and only Arman Tsarukyan.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, man. How you doing, bud?
Take you somewhere you can do advertising for me.
Yeah, that's what you want?
What's the best advertising? Yeah, so.
But you deserve it.
Thank you. I appreciate it, especially from you, double champ. Like, it's different, when someone knows how's my wrestling, how's my MMA skills, but you're not just fun, you know from the bottom this game. So
yeah, thank you.
I appreciate it.
Arman, let's go back to the beginning, though. Let's talk about your childhood. Do you remember much about your childhood growing up, living in Georgia before you moved to Russia and stayed there?
No, I don't remember. I was born in Georgia and then I moved to Russia. So when I was 3 years old or 2.5 years old, but I remember my childhood from Russia.
Yeah.
So beginning was we had a hard life, because we just moved there. My father, we didn't have a house, and then my father started working hard and make money, and we got the house, we got all opportunities, and we went to school. And when I was 7, I went to the wrestling school, or 6. No, my brother, he was 8, I was 6, and I went to the freestyle wrestling school.
What made you take up wrestling? Like, what was it was it your dad that said, "Hey, I'm going to put my boys in wrestling"?
The first we went to karate.
Oh, you went karate
first?
Yeah,
we went to karate, but karate was a little bit far from our house, and our dad couldn't drive us to there. So, and close to our home was a freestyle wrestling gym. So that's why we decided to go there, and we liked the freestyle wrestling, and I stayed there 3-4 years, and then I transitioned to hockey because
this is crazy. Like,
all my teammates from my school, they all day they play hockey. I said. And I was playing with them like amateur too, but still I was wrestling. I was competing wrestling like when I was 9, but still like 3 times a week. I winter time I go to the ice and play with them. And then one coach said, "You play pretty good, so you gotta train the hockey. You can be a hockey player." And then I quit the wrestling and I started to play hockey all day.
Why'd you quit? Why'd you quit wrestling? You said you liked it so much.
But hockey was more fun. And especially you don't cut weight. When I was 7,
You were cutting weight at 7?
Yeah, 7, 8.
Why?
The coaches, they just, they didn't know like we shouldn't cut. They told us you shouldn't eat like 2 days. Don't drink anything. You gotta cut and go for this weight class.
How involved was your dad in your wrestling at a young age?
No, he wasn't involved. He just gave us to there and. He said, "Do whatever you want to do. Just if you need the help, just let me know." Mm-hmm. And then I said, "I want to be a hockey player." And he said, "No problem." So he bought me all the hockey stuff, because it's a little bit expensive. And then he said, "If you need like a professional coach or bring somewhere or send you to Canada or whatever you want." So I said, "No, here is pretty good." And I stayed there. And then I couldn't be a good hockey player.
Why? Why couldn't you be good at hockey?
I started a little bit late. I started 9. I supposed to start like when I was 5, 6, because that 3 years when I 9 is a little bit late for
You know,
hockey.
that's crazy. 9 years
Yeah,
old is too
because
late.
the competition is on different level. So let's see, I'm 9, like 10. They already playing like 4, 5 years.
Really?
Yeah, like from 5 years they play.
So when you were playing hockey, how much did you use what you learned on the wrestling mat in hockey? Tackling people, hitting people, checking people. Like, how much of that did you use?
I use when we are in the locker room and fighting in the locker room. So I was using my wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So you're immediately the toughest guy.
yeah, but on the ice I wasn't that good on the fighting. So people, my teammates, they didn't try to mess with me.
So when you went from wrestling at 9 years old to hockey, how long before you got back into wrestling? Because if you're living in Russia, wrestling is number one. At least that's our idea of it from the outside. Like, wrestling is the number one sport in Russia. How long were you away from it?
No, depends which part you live. So I lived close to Yakutsk and even close to Alaska.
Yeah.
That part everybody play hockey, and hockey is so popular there. So number one sport was in my city is hockey. That's why I played hockey
And how long were you away from wrestling?
until 17 years.
17 years old.
Yeah.
What made you go back?
So I couldn't be a good hockey player,
Mhm.
and I said, "What I got?"
Were you just bad?
No. They just pick three our guys, the best ones, and then like other like 25, 30 people. They just went to the like I don't know. They went to the college. They play for the college, but not like professionals. They couldn't make money from that. But three of them they could go to the different clubs, and one of our friends he went to the NHL. So yeah, but and then the grappling was so popular that moment, the grappling, and I said, okay, what I can do? I cannot be a wrestler. I cannot be I should go to try to this grappling, and I tried grappling, and I won Russian competition right away, and I said it's so easy. Maybe I should fight. And I started fighting. I started fighting.
Really?
Yeah, and my father said, okay, so dangerous sport. Just do one fight and like get out of there, because you can be stupid.
Can I ask you a question? A lot of times, especially over there, right? We hear stories of Khabib, Islam. So many of the Russian fighters, their fathers were like on them, and they were very strict, and they were very tough, and they were on them to make sure that they turned out to be what they wanted to be, held them accountable to their goals. Was your dad like that at all, or was he more just a supportive person that was just on the journey with you?
No, he just support me. He never said me, oh, why you like sleeping? You gotta go to train, or he never been in the sport. He doesn't know like how sport works. He just support me. I did what I wanted to do, and but I like sport. That's why I do it, and I like I love sport. That's why so I can do it.
You're a bit of an outlier, though, because most of us have someone on us, whether it's a father or a coach. Where was that motivation from for you when you were a young kid to not only go try to pursue hockey, but it doesn't boil down to Arman, this is just so easy, I'm going to start fighting and doing MMA. It can't possibly be that. There had to be something or someone that helped to drive you in those years, those teen years, as you were growing.
So we got the professional events. I went to event and watch how the people fight, and I like so much. I said I like fighting when I was even kid. Like if like sometimes my dad even say like, so we go to the like two families somewhere, and there is a kid, and like my dad always said, can you beat this guy? I said, yeah, go and beat him, and like we fight, like 10 years kid. It's like this in the village right now as well.
Did you lose much?
Never.
You never lost a kid fight?
No, because I knew wrestling from my background, Yeah, that 3 years, I knew how to shoot single and double leg. That's it.
That's
So
all.
because of that, I won all my street fights.
You know, when I was a kid, my godfather, may he rest in peace, he would give us like to fight. We would put socks on our hands and we would start fighting. He would give like fight of the night bonuses, man. If you knocked, my brother was fighting one of my cousins and he was winning 2-0. My cousin did a spinning back fist.
No
It
way.
was, I swear to God, it was like a video game. He spun and he smacked my brother right in the eye. He went down, fight over. He got $10
No way.
bonus. It was amazing.
Wow. So when I was wrestling, you were in Dagestan and hit that guy with the.
I did,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, and I was 10 years old kid and I was watching that video.
You were in Dagestan?
No, I was not.
Yeah,
in
you were in
I was,
Sochi.
I was watching on my YouTube. You know.
Oh, you were watching the Duel
No,
meet?
not a week. It's called the app. It's called Vkontakte. Yeah, I
Mhm.
was watching that video when you punched the guy, the Dagestani guy.
You
during
probably
the-
think I was crazy.
Yeah, and like there is one commentator. He's so funny. Like he's saying like this guy should be go and fight. You know.
You
And
know,
like-
back
and then you went to the UFC. That's crazy.
even then, you thought that I thought that I could fight MMA, but we couldn't fight MMA at the time. You had to learn how to fight MMA.
Yeah, MMA is different. Street fight is different. MMA is different. You know.
So when you start thinking of making MMA a career, you start fighting, everything's going swimmingly, right? You're winning. Did it come more natural to you than you expected?
Yeah, it was so easy. I don't know why. And like when we go to the competition, people is like worried, scared, you know. But me, I'm just saying, sitting and like it is what it is, you know. Like I just go and fight.
But 3 years wrestling isn't enough for you to have that confidence. 3 years is
No,
not
but
a long
that
time in
single
wrestling.
and double leg stayed from that young age.
8 years past you wrestling, you think that you still had the same?
For sure, the same single and double leg that I shoot when I was from 6 to 9, I shoot the same until nowadays.
Really?
Yeah.
And
It's
fighting just came easy?
I think where I grew up, that's why it's easy for me, you know. And I don't know, just I like fighting. I don't know from where it comes. Maybe from my blood. I don't know. I like to fight, you know.
So when did you guys get comfortable, like in life financially? When did that happen? How old were you at that point?
Like good.
Yeah, when did you notice a difference as a kid?
Like when I was 12.
12 years old.
Yeah, like good. Yeah.
Life changed.
Yeah, but 6, 7 was okay too. But from the 7 was okay. But from the 3 to 7 was
tough.
hard. Yeah, we slept in the car. You know, we slept in the car. We didn't have a house that moment. You know, it was cold. I lived the cold place too. So and one Dagestani people, they said, "Oh, come and you can live with us. Don't pay money. Just we stay with them like 1 year until we build our house." And then we built our house, and we moved to them our house.
Do you remember, like, can you remember, like,
Just a little bit,
like
some parts, yeah.
like just like those moments? And do you remember like your parents or anything, like the way that you would watch them operate in those hard times? Because in those hard times is when you really learn strength, because I watched my mom and dad when we were like really, really poor, not take help from the government because they wanted to make it on their own. And that instilled something in me about hard work that I think carried me into being who I am today. Do you remember watching your parents and watching your father as he's starting to try and make a living that made you guys as comfortable as you are?
Yeah, of course. I remember from like 5 years, when I was 5 to like 10, he was working all day. You know, we never like go somewhere. And like first time we went to vacation, it was at Thailand when I was maybe 12. But my father, like, he sent me around the world. So I was 12. I went to Thailand. I was 14. I went to Paris
To do hockey?
No, just vacation.
By yourself?
No, it was the classmates.
Yeah, with your school.
Yeah, it was my school. So
I'm barely about to send my...
so I maybe I had like a couple of hard years, like from maybe 3 to 6, but I don't remember very well what how it was like.
But at 12, you felt your life like really change?
12, yeah, I had my $100 to the school. I could buy whatever I wanted, and I was training. Uh, I didn't go out, like hang out with my friends too much. I was playing all day hockey, and I fell in love with the hockey.
You know, being a little rich boy, like you probably good you got away from wrestling because those little mean ones would have got after you.
Yeah, wrestlers is different. So I had the one when I was 17. I went to started like do grappling, and I had the like good like a sport the Bosco, the brand,
Yeah.
so expensive brand, and they said someone gonna steal that brand from me. I gotta like keep it, and then I put the jacket on the chair, and I check my weight, and then come back. There is no my.
It's gone.
Yeah, it's gone because of wrestlers different animals. Yeah.
So I'm asking you this because, like, obviously, when you have children, they'll grow up like you did later on in your upbringing. Me, I didn't grow up like my kids grew up. Like my kids are growing up today, right? Comfortable. How did you keep the edge whenever you were growing up in that way, right? With access to stuff. How do you feel? Like you said, your dad told you, don't fight. You're going to be stupid, right?
Yeah.
You don't need to fight. Like, how did you keep that edge even though you were living the way you were living?
I just like what I do, and I said my dad, like, if I could be not good fighter, just tell me, I'll go. But I started winning fights, and I became a Russian champion. Then I became Asian and then world champion MMA, and then I started make money. When I was 18, I was making like $4,000. So
Doing what? Fighting?
fighting, yeah. I went to Korea. I made money there, and like I started like making around 10K per fight. So for me, it was good money. When
Yeah,
you're
great
19,
money.
you have a car, you have a house. They give you food at home. You just spend money
Freely.
for you. Just
People don't realize how good they have it when you're still living with your parents.
yeah.
They pay all the bills.
Until now, I live with my parents.
That's crazy, Arman.
That's good.
I would live with them too if I was you.
Yeah,
I'm telling
that's
you that
good.
much.
Easy.
Easy. Was there a lot of expectation on you growing up? Like expectation to do well?
They for them.
From anyone, your coaches, like what was the expectation like? Since I was 15 years old, people like, you need to go win. My coaches, you gotta go win. You need to go win. I go home, my dad's like, you gotta be a good football player. Like I always had expectation on me. Did you have that?
Yeah, like which gym I go, coaches like wrestling. When I was wrestling, every coach wanted to take me from them because they knew like when I was like 6, 7, 8, I was wrestling like so different, like and I could beat everybody, and like every coach wanted like take me because they thought like I'm a future Olympic champion.
You can see that in kids.
Yeah, because the coaches always like told me, oh, you have a different like genetic, different like move. You already think how wrestle even when I was a kid. But then my coach like I cut a lot of weight, like 2 kg.
But
Like
why are you cutting
I
that
don't
much
know,
weight?
like even if I'm gonna have a kids like who is gonna wrestle, I'm not gonna let them cut,
Yeah.
weight because I was hating that sport because of cutting weight.
Is that why you think
Yeah.
it was easier to walk away from wrestling because of that?
Yeah.
So there was pressure, but it was was the coaches telling you, hey, we need to start making the weight?
Yeah, but then they started, and for me it was easier to win like 1-2 kg less.
But you, as a 7-year-old kid,
But
knew
how
that?
I know like I should stay in my weight.
But you as a kid were like, hey, I want to do this because I want to make, I want to win.
Yeah,
Winning was important.
yeah. But coach should tell me like, oh, you shouldn't cut weight.
Yeah. No, yeah,
So
that's,
just
I can't really say much about that because I do, in my high school, the kids do cut a lot
right
of
now
weight.
too.
But they're older, right? Like 16, 15,
Yeah,
17.
16 okay, but when you're 9,
7, 8 years old, no, they should not be cutting.
Yeah. That's the worst part for the wrestler, especially like 7, 8 until like 14 years old. It no makes sense. And
It's only
doesn't matter
practice.
what are you doing.
You
there.
win, you lose, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But when you're 16, 17, you gotta start like pick it up and winning. If
Yeah.
you're losing, when you're 18, you're losing. You gotta transition to MMA.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're making it seem like MMA is the easier option, and that's not the case.
it's easier option for sure than to be a Olympic champion in freestyle wrestling.
It's impossible. Be an
To
Olympic
be
champ. Be an Olympic champ. I tell people constantly, be an Olympic champion in freestyle wrestling is
It's-
impossible.
almost from 5 million people, one can be. So anybody who started like freestyle wrestling 30 years old and like became
No.
a Olympic champ.
You know who almost
from-
did? You know who almost did? I swear. You remember? You know King Mo, Muhammad Lawal. He used
Yeah,
to fight
yeah,
Bellator,
yeah.
everything. He didn't start wrestling till 15. And the guy that won the Olympics in 2008, he beat him every single time. It was the little short, I think he maybe 84 kilos Georgian. Was it a Georgian? I wonder if he was a Georgian guy. He was really good. King Mo beat him every single time. Look this up for me, Paul. 2008 Olympic Games, 84 kilogram champion.
But did he go to Olympic?
He got beat in America by a guy that wasn't as good, but because the guy had a good style for him, guy lost the first match. But he started at 14, and it was unheard of that he was so close because the rest of us all started real young, and we were on the Olympic team. But it's damn near impossible if you start late. But in fighting, you can't.
Wrestling, tennis, football, hockey.
84 kilos?
Yeah, gold medal from Georgia.
2008, right?
2008.
Yeah.
So any amateur sport, if you start late, it's almost impossible.
It's almost
unless if shooting. What else?
Curling. You know this one, curling?
Curling. What else?
No, nothing.
Yeah.
So you get into MMA, right? Everything's going good. You get the call, Moscow. You're fighting Islam
St.
Makhachev.
Petersburg.
St. Petersburg.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Today's show is brought to you by our new sponsor, Hard Rock Bet. Hard Rock Bet is a top-rated sportsbook app. It might just take the belt from any other sportsbook app that you use once you open it up and you see it for yourself. If you haven't tried your first bet on Hard Rock Bet, there's still time for you to get $150 in bonus bets if you win. So place a $5 bet. If that bet hits, you not only get your winnings, but you get $150 in bonus bets right away. Guys, today is a great day to try the Hard Rock Bet Sports app. You can get bonus bets, you can get parlay insurance, and other rewards. So download the Hard Rock Bet app and make your first deposit today. You're fighting Islam Makhachev on 7 days' notice.
I said right away yes.
Really?
Yeah, and he said no. He said there is opportunity to fight with Islam Makhachev in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. It was 2 or 3 weeks. I said, and he didn't say when. He said, Islam Makhachev, you want to fight? I said, yes. And he's asking, do you don't want to hear when? I said, doesn't matter. I just need 2 weeks to cut my, okay, so you got like 2.5 or 3 weeks. So, and I knew like I'm going to beat him. I don't know why I thought like I'm going to beat him because I was super confident. Because you got to be confident.
You
right?
can't believe you're going to lose.
If you, for example, if I didn't take that chance, I could be at home right now. Maybe I never could come in US and like learn English and like never be in UFC. Like I could fight in my country, and if I didn't take that chance, that moment.
And it legitimized you right away, right? Because everybody's like, wow, this kid fought Islam so good, and he didn't have a training camp.
Yeah, it was a good fight, and then I started winning fights, and rematch almost happened, but
It almost happened.
I pulled my back, but you see that we fought first time, and like almost in 6 years we again almost fought because we were the best in this division. So
And he always kind of gives you praise for, even when they ask today, like, who's the best lightweight in the world, he always says, I believe Arman Tsarukyan.
yeah,
And that's the respect that probably was earned inside the octagon on that night when you guys fought.
yeah. I wish we could fight last year this time. Yeah, would be the best maybe fight in whole time.
Why? Why do you think it would have been such a great fight?
Because it's we are such a well-rounded fighters, and we have a story. Like we fought when we were young, and like was 6 years ago. It was my debut, and like, and then in 6 years we started winning our fights. He became a champion. I became a number one contender, and fight with each other. So it's pretty interesting, you know.
I think so many people thought that fight was going to be good because of the way you guys fought before and the improvements you showed and the improvement he showed. But unfortunately, that fight didn't happen because of you hurting your back and everything. There were so many stories floating around about why you didn't fight, what happened. I even heard once that you just weren't allowed to fight because of your father wouldn't let you fight with a hurt back, that you wanted to fight. Like, first off, why is so many people so enamored with you and your life in terms of your family life that they incorporate it into everything that you do? But also, like, is it annoying to you that all these stories are just always floating around about Arman Tsarukyan?
No, not anymore. Before, yes, but now I'm just laughing. Someone is, when they ask, oh, you pulled your back. No, I'm saying I couldn't cut my weight.
But that
Yeah,
was the
like
thought.
people think, but now we got the new thing that it wasn't an issue with the back. It wasn't an issue with the weight cut. It was issue that I didn't get that pressure, that I couldn't fight.
What pressure?
Like fighting the main event with Islam for
That you couldn't handle pressure.
Yeah. It was in LA, a lot of Armenians. Yeah, so, and this is saying like legit people.
People that you actually know.
Yeah, like real, and you know too.
Yeah, but again, like even that though, right, Arman? Like all those things.
I don't know how they think. I have no idea. And the doctor came and see me, and the doctor said like maybe I could fight, but how she can see? She's not MRI. How she can see like what happened, what's going on with me? She put some tapes and she said, you feel better. Like how you can feel better if you put some tapes on your back? But you know, I did MRI, but I never showed to anybody what's going on with my back. And I got the doctor who is like sitting and saying what's going on, what injury you got on my back.
How bad was it?
Yeah.
How bad was it?
It was bad. It was so bad. So, but one day I gotta do surgery. So now I'm figuring out when I should do that.
Yeah.
It's still able to train. It's still able to train, but I think when I get the belt, I'm gonna do the surgery because it takes like 6 weeks to get back.
So okay, that right there, right, is part of the question when it comes to Arman Tsarukyan, right? Everybody thought it was the weight. Then you weigh in as the backup fighter, right? Me, this guy's number one contender. This guy's number one contender.
Yeah.
Because it seems very clear that you should be fighting for the championship. That doesn't happen. You go and fight Dan Hooker. You smash Dan Hooker. We do an interview day after. People are going crazy. So many people watched it. Everybody's aligned. Arman Tsarukyan is the number one contender. It seems like a foregone conclusion that when there is a title fight, it's going to be Arman Tsarukyan. But that doesn't happen. Do you buy it? Do you buy the reason that you're not getting the title fight because you headbutted Dan Hooker? Do you believe that that's the reason you're not getting the title fight?
It could be. It could be. And I think this is Paramount first fight, a first Paramount event. That's why they're a little bit scared to put me there.
Why?
Because I pulled out
Mm-hmm.
I pulled out once in my life from my fight, and they doesn't believe that I can make it happen. And the second one, headbutt. Third one is that I punched the fan. I don't know. The fan makes sense. The fan.
You know when you say it all at
But
the
like,
same time.
yeah, but like I gotta meet and talk to them. What was the real?
Have you spoken to them?
No.
Why?
They didn't.
Have you requested a meeting?
No, why?
Because you need to clear this up.
Yeah, but I have a manager, so I pay him money.
Has he requested a meeting?
I think he's gonna get the meeting. He's gonna get them. He's gonna get the. He's gonna talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I'm okay, you know. whatever. So first a couple days I said, yeah, what's going on? Like, why is like that? But I said, okay, it's okay, and I just keep going, and I know like I'm gonna get my title fight anyway. And it's a business too. You gotta see like maybe there is a lot of people from Russia. Now they don't have a U.S. champions. They don't have like England champions. So maybe
Tom Aspinall is.
yeah, but he's current, no, the interim title.
He's heavyweight champion because John Jones.
Oh yeah. But still, so from US they don't have a champion.
We don't have a champion.
So that's why maybe they put the Gagey versus Paddy.
But-
I have no. I just guess.
No, but I'm saying it's the same, right? If it's Gaethje versus Arman, we could still have an American champion.
No way.
I'm saying
No way.
Arman.
No way.
Arman. I'm saying it's a possibility, right? Like Paddy Pimblett versus Justin Gaethje. Paddy Pimblett versus Arman Tsarukyan versus Justin Gaethje. Anybody can win any fight, right? So you could beat these guys or you could lose to these guys in the way fighting works. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but
On any given night, right?
yeah, it could be, but they picked that fight. What can I do? Like,
No, I'm just saying, like, because you are fine with it, but it seemed like even me, right? I was so confused, and I work with this company,
yeah,
right,
yeah,
very closely, and I'm like, how? It just didn't make sense to me.
yeah. Maybe really it's a headbutt.
Yeah,
Maybe really headbutt, and yeah, it was my fault. Yeah, I know that, and I said Dan Hooker is a man. Maybe it was a different guy. He could say I hurt my head. I couldn't fight.
Yeah, for sure.
The fight.
then another fight canceled.
Yeah,
That's a big deal.
So
Yeah.
it was so bad, but I think the because of Paramount, maybe Paramount said we need the Paddy Pimblett versus.
What do you make of this fight, Paddy Pimblett and Justin Gaethje?
I believe Justin Gage.
You think Gaethje's
Yeah.
going to beat him?
Yeah,
You don't think Paddy's very good?
he's just tough, but not technical. He's wild, but Gage, if he's in good shape, he's gonna be calm first 2 rounds, and he takes he knows he has a lot of experience. See, he beats 2 times Fiziev. How?
Good striking too.
Yeah, first round he gives a lot of like
Kicks.
and no, he let kick him. He let like do a lot of things on him. But second round,
Middle
third
of
round,
second,
yeah,
third,
and he's starting like
take
pick it up,
over.
yeah. And the same is gonna be here, I think, and I believe like Justin Gage gonna beat him by KO or by decision. Sorry.
But Paddy never looked better than he did when he fought Michael Chandler. He was able to take him down. He was able to control him. His ground game is pretty good. He's saying he can finish his fight in less than 3 rounds. He thinks he's just better. What do you think he's just talking, or like what do you make of that?
We never see him was a good fighter. So if he could beat Charles Oliveira, if he could beat me, and then of course we can say, oh yeah, this guy is for sure gonna win. But we see them with the trash cans that he fought, like Chandler. Bullshit.
You don't think Chandler's very good? I love
Chandler-
talking to you. You're so crazy.
Chandler, bullshit. Bobby Green, bullshit.
King Green.
King Green, bullshit.
He
No,
beat Tony
no, same.
Ferguson too.
Tony Ferguson, he was on his he wasn't on his prime, he was losing 8-10 fights. But if Tony Ferguson was like 5-6 years ago, he could like smash him.
You and Patty seems but it would seem as though he would be the guy that you would want to win because he seems to want to fight you. He seems to want to fight you though.
He's the same bullshit guy like a Tapuria. Tapuria wanted to fight me too, but not anymore.
You think that if Patty wins, he wouldn't fight you?
Never.
He said he's never been offered a fight against you. That's why you guys haven't fought yet. I gotta ask you, Arman. This is just me doing my job, man.
Yeah, but like UFC not gonna let him to fight with me. They gonna lose their star. They think he's a star. I don't know how why they think he's a star. I have no idea. This week, everybody is talking more about me than about the Paddy Pimblett versus Gage. Like, even like I see a couple clips. I didn't see all press conference from yesterday, but I heard like 4 5 questions was about me. Like,
A lot of the questions are about you.
yeah. So, but you know, can imagine if I was fighting this weekend, what it could be for Paramount and for the UFC. I think could be big. Me versus Petty.
So my question to you is this, right? You're confident that I think you might be favored to beat almost everybody in the world. You and Topuria are like super close
Yeah.
in terms of the betting odds. Everybody else, you guys kind of wipe away.
Right now, yes, in our division is Topuria and me. Holloway not, Charles not. Yeah, it's because we are in our prime and we can box, we can wrestle, and we never see the Petty how he looks like with good fighters.
But you just said Topuria's bullshit guy too.
No,
He
bullshit
won-
guy. He's
you said he
avoiding
wouldn't-
me.
Yeah, you said
but
he would
like a
avoid you,
fight,
wouldn't
but
fight
like
you.
a fighter, he is good fighter.
Right, so you said Topuria won't fight you. You
Yeah.
said you don't think Patty will fight you.
Yeah, because I'm bad style.
Style.
Yeah, because I know how to wrestle. If I was a good striker, he for sure he could take me. You know.
So if that's the case, then how are you going to get your title fight, Arman? How are you going to get your title fight?
I have no idea. So hopefully Gage wins and
Gaethje
Tapuria.
would fight you.
Gage fight me, yeah. Gage wins. Tapuria go up to 175 with Islam. I'll fight with Gage for the interim title, and then Gage Tapuria is coming back, and I beat Tapuria and get the title.
Yeah, that would be a fun fight.
Yeah,
I think that would be a really good fight.
yeah. Me
But you
versus-
have to respect Topuria's fighting
No,
ability.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, Tapuria, he has a good power on the hands, like good boxing, good pressure, and good IQ as well. So
Yeah.
if he missed the punch, he never like going crazy. Like he's a good fighter.
Do you think that the winner this weekend fights Topuria? So are you going to fight again? Will you fight again in the meantime?
No, I don't see anybody I can fight. So if Holloway beats Oliveira, I can fight Holloway, but I don't know. UFC need that or not? Because it's easy money for me. But they can give me that fight. Yeah, even for BMF, it's good too to get BMF
Yeah.
and then get the.
If you get the BMF title, now you're holding that belt, that might think, oh, well, he's BMF champion. Let's
Yeah.
do a BMF champion.
Yeah,
versus
and
him.
I want to be like an active champion and defend BMF, defend the real belt because I got 5 6 years, to work.
There's a lot of people in the world that believe that the reason you aren't fighting for the belt is because of the style that you present for Topuria and the rest of those guys. And I tell you, man, when I watch you fight, especially the way you fought against Dan Hooker, it's going to be very difficult for these guys to keep you off of them. How do you fight the Arman Tsarukyan of today? If you were getting as an opponent, how do you fight the Arman Tsarukyan of today? Because I remember the Charles Oliveira fight, and it wasn't as close as people say it was.
Yeah.
It was a good fight, but you seem pretty comfortable in that fight. But this Dan Hooker fight, you just dominated him, and it looked like you guys were on completely different levels, and he was riding hot. How do you fight Arman Tsarukyan today?
So you gotta take him down first. You gotta try to take him down first, because if you're not gonna try to take him down, he's gonna take you down.
Yeah.
So, like, let's see, like, fighters who knows wrestling very well and who wants to take me down as well. It's gonna be close fight, But like, if you're gonna stay and strike me, it's not gonna help.
I hope that you at some point get your opportunity.
No,
fight.
I'll get my title fight, and we don't know what's going on with Tapuria. Maybe he's coming back and the end of this year. So
No, he said April. He said he wants to fight in April. But Patty Pimblett said he won't fight that soon.
so I can fight with.
Maybe there's an opportunity for you to fight him.
Yeah,
in April.
I can fight Tapuria in April, and then I'll fight Petty or Gage, who gonna be interim champion
At the end
tomorrow.
of the year.
Not tomorrow.
The next day.
Yeah. I mean, saying who's gonna be champion from them. Yeah.
You and Ilya would be a tough fight, man. You
Tough
ain't
fight.
fighting the
Yeah,
next
good,
day.
good fight.
Good fight.
Yeah,
It'd be a fantastic fight.
yeah. I would like to watch that fight too.
If you became UFC champion, what would it mean to you? Just like seriously, because like you say, you started fighting because it was kind of easy. You enjoyed doing it. Now you love what you do. But if you became the UFC champion, what would it mean to you?
Right now, it means a lot for me because I want it so much. But I know when I became a champion, it's nothing for me. I want to
Why?
be. I don't know. It's like in my life like this. So, for example, when I was young, I wanted like special car, right? I get the car. First day I'm happy. The second day is same life, you know. So the same with belt. The same it's gonna be same for me. Like so, I get the title. I wanna defend the title. When I defend, I wanna defend as much as possible, and then I wanted to be a double champ and like break all records. So and I know like possibility I can fight, you know, a lot.
Why do you do that? Why do you keep moving that finishing line? Why, like it's like a finish line, right? A goal. Why do you feel like you just kind of when you get to the goal, it's like well, it is what it
Because
is.
I've been working so hard. It gotta pays off, you know. It gotta, and when I became a champion, when I become a champion, so it's gonna be time when I'm gonna make a lot of money, and I wanna be, I wanna be a face of UFC
Yeah.
like you were 10 years ago, or
What? Come on, man. I know I
Oh.
got a lot of gray in my
no,
head.
no,
but
no. How,
It wasn't 10, man. It was
how
like
many?
7 years, 8, yeah, 7.
Yeah, but it's pretty
Long
same.
time
Yeah,
ago,
long
man.
time. Yeah,
It was a
Yeah.
lifetime.
So I would like to have 2 belts on my shoulders,
Yeah.
and like run.
One of the best things that I enjoyed doing when I would win a belt, I love giving it to my dad. Like I
Yeah.
always go to the back. I would give the belt to my dad, and he could say, "Well, my son's a world champion," right? Who would you want to do that with? Like, is there a person like your father? Would you walk to him and just because it always feels good when your father says to you, "Good job, son."
Yeah, for sure it's that. Yeah, if he's gonna be in the cage, if not, give it to the coach. It's good too because coaches work harder than me. You know, they worry more than me because you fight there, you don't worry about that. But coach cannot control you there. You know, that's why they worry, and I would like to give to the coach as well.
Why'd you put your dad in your corner last time?
Who?
Your dad was in the corner last time. Why? Why'd you do this?
No,
to
he
him?
wasn't my.
Or he
car.
was like walking
No,
out with you
no,
on the way
he-
in or something like. Was
Nah.
that the first time he's gone to a fight?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I was fighting in the US and he doesn't have a visa.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
why.
He cannot get visa.
So all these times that you're here in the United States,
Yeah, he never was in my fights. Yeah.
wow, that's kind of crazy. That's sad, actually. Khabib's dad couldn't get to his fights towards the end of his life
Yeah.
too.
That's why my last fight was in Doha, so he could come and watch my fight.
Yeah.
He was super excited.
Did he enjoy it? Because
Yeah.
before he thought that you fighting would make you dumb.
No, he enjoyed, and like he like after he he wrestled the parumpa. Have you seen the video when like he throw the parumpa to the yeah.
What about your mom? What does your mom make of all this?
No, she doesn't. She doesn't watch fights, and
Does she watch it after when she knows that you won?
no, she just watch maybe on Instagram some reels. That's it.
Why?
Because she worries. She worry about my health, you know, and it's hard to watch. Maybe something happened during the fight, miss punch, you know. Or,
My mom would sit in the front and she never watched.
really?
She would sit there with her head down the whole time. I was like, well, why do you
Yeah.
even come?
Yeah.
Right? It's like no point in even going if you're like not watching.
Yeah. No, my mom, she's just standing at home and waiting when someone gonna see, oh, your son is won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arman, before I let you go, when this thing's all said and done, like how do you want people to remember Arman Tsarukyan?
I wanna be a humble guy with a lot of UFC belts on my shoulders, and like try to beat all records, and to give something good for this world, you know,
Yeah.
to leave something like good,
Yeah.
not just we're not gonna take money, you know, but maybe build a good gym or something, you know, like do some good things. Like in my city, we have a Galitsky, Sergei Galitsky. He's a billionaire in Russia. So he built one of the best park ever, like so beautiful park. and just from his pocket, for the people, and people goes there enjoying, and they they come and they're happy, because there's a lot of like good things to do there, enjoy with family, restaurants, everything. Yeah, so I would like to do something like that.
Your city, do they get behind you when you're fighting?
Yeah, everybody is like behind me, and like,
You bring joy to them.
yep. Yeah, I would like, most of them, they got Russian passports. A little bit hard to get the visa to get here. Yeah, but one day, I hope UFC comes to Russia too, and we can fight there.
Yeah. When you're the world champion, if you become world champion, you can start making those requests, and they start to listen.
Yeah, Russia or Armenia, it's gonna be good.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, and especially like if it's Armenia from Russia, everybody can fly and
Yeah.
watch too.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Keep making those eating videos, man. You're doing good.
We gotta do together video how we eat.
This is crazy.
What was the video like with the cakes
It
or
was
with the
AI, bro.
no?
Oh, video with the cake
With
and the
you,
chicken
you.
back in the day. But did you see the fat video with me eating the? There's a video with me like fat AI
You wanna see
eating the hamburger.
You wanna see my video from today?
Let's see a video from today. Well, what did you eat now? This very expensive caviar last time. Yo, where were you? In-N-Out Burger?
Popeyes.
Popeye's chicken, huh? Look at this guy. Popeye's chicken, private jet? Hey, let me ask you a question. How do you still have like muscles, like body, right? Like
Listen.
how do you still have this body when you eat this shit all the time?
Uh,
Why you eat this shit and you still have like six pack?
because I train. I train twice a day, every day. So I trained in the jet too. I'll show.
Let me see. Oh my God, this dude. You got to give this guy these videos. We need to put this on this video. Luis, take these videos from Arman. You kind of look like Rocky Balboa here, huh? You remember Rocky Balboa?
Nah.
You look like Rocky Balboa.
Really?
Yeah, like with the haircut and the muscle shirt. This is very good. Give me these videos for the video. For this video.
Yeah.
Guys, that was Arman Tsarukyan. Arman Tsarukyan, hopefully, guys, gets his chance to fight for the UFC championship. This guy deserves it. I believe with all my heart, and I know a lot of you do too. Hey, in the comments, tell me what you want Arman to eat next, because this guy seems to be doing really well with these eating videos.
We gotta eat horse. Go to.
I would never in my life eat horse.
Why?
This is bullshit meal, man.
No. After
Camel,
horse. After horse.
It's not good, dude.
Strong.
What it taste like? You eaten this before, horse?
Of course, bro. That's why I get
What
muscles.
does it taste like?
Tastes like
Beef?
beef, but good. Better than beef.
But like no.
No. So good.
chance.
So good. What about camel?
When you were eating the
I
camel,
ate alligator a couple days ago.
disgusting.
No, it was good. Like chicken.
It's like chicken, yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
But like the camel when you were eating it,
No, camel
it
was
looked
good.
like a lot of fat.
Yeah, but you gotta like get the small piece from the fat and like big piece from the meat, and then rice together. Like eat. You like eating too, I think.
I do like eating, but not that shit.
What? Bro, look at me. Look at you.
I don't know how. I really don't know how. I'm excited to see you when you're done training. You're gonna be fat like me.
No.
Bet-
No, listen. I love training so much you can't even imagine.
When you're done fighting, you will not training.
I'm gonna train more than now. You know why?
Why?
When I'm not in the camp, I like train more than when I'm in camp. In camp, you always like
Tired.
tired. You're not enjoying because like you gotta cut weight. You have a pressure. You have a fight coming up. But when you don't have a fight, you just go. I go to the gym, so I do lifting. I do boxing. I swim. I come talk like all day. I'm there.
At American Top Team?
Anywhere.
You stay in the dorms at American Top Team? When you go, you stay dorms?
Yeah, I stay there.
Why do you stay in the dorms instead of just get like Airbnb apartment something?
Be like in the how do you say discipline.
Discipline.
Yeah, you cannot bring anybody there, your friend or like it's just man's lives there, and you cannot have guests.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Wife.
You're married?
Yeah,
You have kids?
2.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Congratulations, my
Thank
guy.
you. Yeah.
2 kids? How old? Boy? Girl?
2 girls.
Yeah.
My wife's is caramel too.
So beautiful. This is a good color, huh? Your wife must be very beautiful. This color? Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, well, with Hamza, you remember you said, you see my color, beautiful caramel.
She Georgian?
Huh?
Russian girl?
No, American caramel.
Black?
Yeah.
You have a black wife? Oh, shit. Let's go, Arman. Oh, my God. What? Let's go. I'm an even bigger
Not
Arman.
black, brother, caramel.
This is black.
No, this is like
Caramel
little bit lighter than you. Like
This is beautiful color.
yeah, no, not little bit lighter.
Well, if she was my color, it'd be very good.
Yeah.
The light is good.
So, Dana and Hunter,
Yes, go ahead.
forgive me, give me the title fight. I'll be good boy. I'm a good boy, and I'm not gonna hit anybody anymore, and trying to be a good boy. So
Yeah.
yeah, but I cannot. In the during camp, it can be happen everything. You know, like you can get hurt, but for the weight cut and for the punching bags or headbutt anybody, never happen
It's
again.
done.
Yeah, but like I'm going to the fights, watch fights. If someone like trying to like
Slap you.
slap me, what I can do? Slap.
I
him.
kinda
I gotta
know-
slap him
I
back,
kind
right?
of know what you're going to do. I know that exactly. Guys, that's Arman Tsarukyan. Thank you guys for watching the Daniel Cormier Show. Until next time, peace. Thank
See
you.
you. Thank
You're
you.
the best.
Thank you.